Hey, my name's Nate Savage, and I have been doing YouTube guitar lessons for over 10 years now, and that's pretty crazy. And over that time, I've seen a lot of content creators come and go, and there are a lot of really good ones out there now. And there's always new ones, so it's kind of hard to keep up with what's going on. So I wanted to give you my top 19 guitar YouTubers that are #1 at what they do. The #1 picking nerd on the internet is Troy Grady, and I mean that with the most respect I can possibly say it with. If you are having trouble with your picking hand, whether it's alternate picking, sweep picking, economy picking, this is the guy that you need to subscribe to and follow. I subscribe to him, and he's so good at what he does, and the way he presents it is so good that I hesitate to even make videos on picking technique, just because I'm like, just go watch Troy stuff, and he's no slouch himself at picking too. #1 at being Justin is JustinGuitar, and that may sound funny, but he is literally like the godfather of online guitar lessons, and he's just so great at what he does. He's helped probably more people than anyone in the world arguably learn how to play the guitar. Ola Englund is one of the original gear reviewers on YouTube that specializes in getting a really good heavy tone, seeing what different gear sounds like, and getting specific band and players gear tones too. I really love watching his content, and he's very entertaining. One of the favorite things about his channel that I like is Will It Chug, those videos. Kind of reminds me of Good Mythical Morning. He even does that with like a Fender Frontman 10G. The #1 stepdad, Ben Eller, and he is also my biological stepfather. Anyway, he's a great player, super versatile, awesome musician, and he puts out awesome videos on how to be less not good. I think I said that right. #1 at British new songs is AndyGuitar. Andy puts out great lessons on how to play songs, and he's British, so he has a nice enchanting accent. He also has more subscribers than me. #1 at American new songs is Marty Schwartz. He is also, to me, one of the first original guys who started doing guitar lessons on YouTube and online in general, so I have a lot of respect for him. He's so friendly, and he has more subscribers than me too. Josh, maybe we should start doing more song tutorials. The #1 music snob on YouTube, Become the Night. I mean, do you need more negativity in your life? You should really watch his channel to just observe songs that you love get trashed. No, but seriously, I really love Mike. He's a great guy. It's fun to watch somebody who's not afraid to give their opinion and has a pretty cool view on music too. He also does a 4-hour live stream show on Saturdays where you can suggest songs for him to review, but the name of the show is Song Suggestion Fridays. #1 at using guitars that have bass strings on them, Baena. And Andrew lives just a 20-minute drive down the highway from me, and he is a great player, awesome at playing guitars with loads of strings on them and down-tune really, really low. Don't know why you would ever want to down-tune a guitar that low, but it sounds pretty cool. I could go for a 7-string. So #1 at bass memes is Davey504. This guy is hilarious. He's an awesome bass player, but you know, he only has 4 strings, so what can you do? No, seriously, he's a monster player. I actually like it when he has best when he has no strings. #1 Luthier is Crimson Custom Guitars. Ben Crow is a wealth of knowledge, and literally every time I need some guidance or something, if I'm doing a repair on the guitar, actually, this guitar I am restoring. It's a 73 SG. Throughout the process of it, I've referenced Ben's videos a lot, and he's really helpful. He may go off on a 15-minute tangent during a video, but it's just part of his charm. The #1 beard or guitar beard online is Paul David's, and in addition to his beard, which is just awesome, he puts out some amazing content for gear, how to play in a really entertaining format that's fun to watch. So you're almost like learning while you're being entertained. It's great. #1 at memes is Rudy Ayoub. He's been doing awesome comedy sketches for... Hey, K-Mac is way better. This is my list. Stop it. #1 pedal nerds, That Pedal Show. If you've ever wanted to know how to link 11 delays, 16 reverbs, and 32 courses into a wet, dry, wet setup, these are the guys. Dan, and Mick got you covered. Not sure what a wet, dry, wet setup is? They will explain that too. The number one most ridiculous, and that's just a big generalization because it's Rob Scallon. He is one of the most ridiculous players, and his videos are absolutely ridiculously awesome. If you've ever watched his channel, you'll know he'll be playing an organ 1 second and then be playing metal on a banjo in the middle of the forest the next video. The number one channel to give you gas is Andertons, and if you want to know anything about a new piece of gear that's coming out, or just how a piece of gear sounds out, whether it's guitar, pedals, processor, amp, anything like that, you have to watch the Captain and Chappers. And you know, it's introduced the guitar world to so many awesome players like Danish Pete and Rabia Masad. Super valuable channel. The number one gear nerd on the internet, and my go-to for when I'm either need to educate myself about effects or an amp, or just hear how something works or is supposed to work, is Pete Thorne. I love watching his channel. He's a rock star, and I love the tones he gets too. And he's from Canada. The number one gear educator is Phillip McKnight from the Know Your Gear channel. And I remember when this channel first came out, I watched every video that I could get my hands on from this channel, just because it helped me know the ins and outs of gear that years and years of experience that Phillip McKnight has helped bring to the table. I'm a much more educated guitarist about gear just because of him. The funniest rubber-faced shredder online is, say it with me everyone, Stevie T. If you want to be entertained, have a lot of fun playing the guitar, and see some wicked chops too, check out Stevie Terryberry's channel. Last but not least is a lesser known guitar player, and this is my number one shredder or player just for chops in general online, and that is Marshall Harrison. He doesn't put out a whole lot of content, but I love watching him just because his technique is so amazing. And I actually met him in a guitar store in Houston around, I don't know, 2003. And I didn't know who he was at the time, but I heard him play in the store. I was like, this guy is going to be wicked. He already is awesome, but I will be seeing more from him later. There are so many amazing guitarists creating awesome content online nowadays that, you know, I can't share all of them here. But what we can do is make a big list in the comments below. Who are your favorite content creators and players? See you later.